Hey, everybody. This is Two Boys, One Brain Cell. I'm Chuck Beeson.
I'm in charge, and I'm Joel. And today we're checking out The Exploited. And you know what I'm doing today? I'm beating the bastards back. Starting with this son of a bitch. Yeah.
I feel so exploited, bud.
I got most of the puns before you could get to them, and then you still found one, you son of a bitch. So this is a request that was dropped in the comments.
Awesome.
That is currently closed right now, but you can keep an eye on the community tab in our YouTube channel when that'll open back up.
Yeah.
I have butchered every intro that we've done today so far.
Yes. This is why you should just let me handle it. It'll be okay.
You always leave that part out.
I know I do.
On purpose, I'm starting to wonder.
I just like
you're like,
well, trying to say it.
Well, I'll make it look like I'm doing something, and then I'm going to give Joel the other stuff that I know is going to fuck up. He's going to fuck up verbally. I think is what's happening here.
I deny nothing.
I can't tell for sure. I can't tell right now if you're like rolling with that idea to make yourself look like a genius.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. Or if you were deep down planning this and you're like, this is going to get good.
No, I didn't
He's
plan
just going to
this.
butcher these every single time.
I didn't plan it, but I am now.
I can respect both. So. But yeah, we haven't heard anything from this band.
Yeah, and also the reason that is closed right now is because we have a long list of songs to get through, and we're trying to get caught up so that we can get to all our requests.
Realistically, with the growth, it was going to happen at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're gonna have to work something out.
Yeah.
And to figure out exactly what we're gonna do when it opens back up in January. I'm thinking is where we're looking at.
I didn't really expect it to grow that fast though.
Yeah. We're definitely going to slap rules on it too, because there was people dropping whole albums that they wanted. You know, that could get bad if you're like, especially if you've never heard of a band and you're like, I don't like these guys, and now I feel like I'm bashing them for an entire album
because now I'm obligated to listen to it all.
Yeah,
because I've committed.
Whereas like normally you're like, okay, I find a band, you listen to 2 or 3 songs of it, and you don't like any of those, you move on. You don't go back to that because we're not here to bash bands,
right?
But then you have now it's like a whole thing because you're like, okay, I have a whole album here.
Yeah. I don't want to insult anybody.
Exactly. That's the last thing I want to do is feel like I'm shitting on artists, especially when I'm such a music lover. The bad enough that the rating system sometimes bothers me because I feel like I need to be honest about it, how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And I can do that because I'm like, oh, it's a casual rating, right? Mm-hmm. But then it still bothers me if someone takes it like personal, and then I'm like, no. Do not take my jackass rating to heart.
You mean like any time that we get a super heavy screaming song?
You have zero. Yeah, but normally you're like, listen, I don't listen to this music.
Yeah.
And somehow works out great for you.
Yeah.
The second I drop a low rating, people are like, to grab the pitchforks, it feels like. That or it's my anxiety talking.
It's probably just your anxiety,
probably is. But I can't help it to be honest. So I feel like we should jump in.
Yeah, I think so. We've been talking for a minute.
Where are we tangenting?
Tangent before the song. Send it.
Sending it.
I always thought you knew it was me. Who the fuck are you?
Just a smidgen. Okay. Well, I'm going to say this is a hardcore song. Hardcore punk.
Beat the Bastards.
Yeah, just the way he's like yelling. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, or I wouldn't call it screaming, but you like yelling and real fast pace.
I really like that accent.
I actually do too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That vocal accent in there, especially when he's like sick of policies putting me down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. At first, the intro is a little long. So far as my only complaint, the intro is a little long, and that your sound was. It's because of these mostly. I know that for sure. It's because of our headset that we're getting that. And then you were shaking your head to it. I'm like, stop it, stop it, stop it.
I was so all over the place. My brain was not working anymore.
And then he dropped a beautiful F word for you.
Yeah, he did.
Which was actually pretty funny too. The way
it was.
The placement. Who the fuck are you, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, overall the sound is surprisingly not bothering me. I feel like hardcore is for me been really hard to get into, which is weird considering I listen to metalcore and shit.
Yeah.
But I almost prefer screaming over the yelling.
Yeah.
It's almost like so I grew up listening to a lot of metal, right? Megadeth and stuff like that. And their vocals are all very the more you listen to it, the more you like it type deal. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that with hardcore punk. Because it's the same thing. They're yelling more than they're screaming. And I almost rather have the scream than the yell. But that's just me.
Yeah, I'd rather have the yell.
I figured yeah.
I like his vocals here. And I like the way the song is set up.
Yeah.
How you got an instrumental to start.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too long as far as the instrumental. The back and forth.
You talking about the weird noise at the beginning?
No, I just mean the actual instruments. That part was messing me up.
Yeah.
Then he hits that like verse mixed with chorus kind of setup thing going on, and then hits us with an instrumental, and then does it again.
Yeah.
And honestly, the chorus there, "Beat the Bastards, Beat 'em Now," 3 times with a small instrument break,
just enough.
It could get really repetitive.
Yes.
But I think the instrumental breaks there really mix it up and keep it a little more fresh.
100% agree with you. Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that 3 times repeat right there, that could get old really quickly. But so far, it's not bothering me.
Yeah. And I think it's because we had the instrumental after the first one.
Yes, absolutely.
I think without that instrumental there, I think it's old.
You know what? One thing while I was listening to that first half.
What's that?
This would be dope as fuck live.
Oh, hell yeah.
That pit would be going hard.
Oh, hell yeah.
Beat the Bastards, beat him.
I know who I'm targeting.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Let's finish this out.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Money, power, strength. Feeling stretched with no despair. Hungry, homeless, cities are shut. Searching forces leaving me out. Be the bastards, be the low. Be the bastards, be the low. Be the bastards, be the low.
I like that cutoff too.
Me too. So it did get a little repetitive,
Yeah.
but I will say I think this would be great live for that reason, that it had a nice mix and then it didn't get repetitive till the end. But I can see myself being in the crowd, being, be the bastard, singing with that. So that was cool.
While hitting people.
Sure.
You can't leave that part out there, buddy.
If that's your flavor, not actually hitting people, slam dancing.
Yeah.
Just to clarify for you. So if they're new here and they
Oh, that's fair.
never know. They're like,
way
wow,
they do
this,
it.
this Chuck guy, he's a real dick. Punching
He's just
people-
out here hitting
punching
people for no reason.
For no reason. Yeah. But so I think that repetitive would be a blessing in a live scenario, but it might get old in a casual listening scenario for me.
I agree.
All in all, there was stuff, real small things. I like. I wish they were sick of policies leaving you out. I was cool with it the first time, but then there were 2 other times added in there. I felt like they should have used something different.
Yeah. My big thing here goes with the sick of policies leaving you out.
Yeah.
That third line, just out of school, don't have a clue, no income support for you. Actually, wait, no, go down.
Sorry.
Here's the next one down. That one.
Yep, money.
I really like how that started. Money, power and strength, teenage kids with not to spend, hungry, homeless, who gives a shit, sick of policies leaving me out. The sick of policies leaving me
Didn't
out
fit at
really
all.
did not fit.
Did not fit. Agreed. That's actually where I noticed that it was like, not only 1, they were repeating that, 2, that I was like, it didn't fit.
No,
So I
not
can
at all.
100% agree with you on that.
That one to me stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. But I'm surprised. I'm going to say this, but I really like to do voice.
Yeah.
By the beginning of the song, I was like, I don't know. But by the end, I was like, okay, this could be pretty sweet. And then the instrumentals. Where the fuck was on the guitar was shredding the shit out of that thing, dude.
I really like the instrumental on this.
Yeah. And that's
I really like there towards the end, right before that last beat the bastards
yeah.
part.
The subtle shift.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we've been going hard. And then we just go right back to full melody.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And it's a good when we're noticing the instrumentals.
Yeah.
Because
That one hit different.
We are not instrumental guys, and very rarely we're like, oh, that instrumental, dude.
Uh-huh. That one hit different, though.
So, ratings. I'll let you lead this one, bud. I'll let you lead the charge.
I'm going to go with a 5.6, and I'm going to put it in a playlist. What?
Fucking hate you. 5.6. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put in the playlist because I like the sound of it. I'm just
Yeah.
curious if it'll get too repetitive.
Yeah. Copying off me, huh?
Fucking bitch. Unreal. As soon as you said, I'm like, why did I let him lead? Why? Yes. So a 5.6 from the boys.
Yeah, and we got some plagiarism going on over here. If you could point me in the direction of the proper authorities.
All right. And you said playlist for you too?
Yes.
I'm surprised that's what really shocked me is because you cut like right down to a T. Because
Yeah.
I was like, I like the majority of it, but there's parts of it I don't really like. And so it's going to get that 5.6. And then I'm like, but I want to put it in a list to see if it either bothers me or it doesn't.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely a song that I want to hear again,
Yeah.
and I want to hear it without these.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially that intro.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay. So, who the fuck are you? Right at the beginning of the song, very simple. It felt more spoken,
Yeah.
and it was definitely different. It's right away, and that was all you had from it.
It was like 20 seconds in, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Do you want to replay it just so you can hear it and make sure that was correct, what he said?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
And then the accent really adds to it.
Yes. Yes, it does. And realistically, it actually fits the song really well. Because with the lyrics and everything, it's talking about, just being the little man, gotta,
Like it's talking about your social identity. kind of, yeah.
and you gotta, beat that shit down.
Beat the bastards back.
Yeah. Because, you're a slave to the system, and there's no way out.
Yeah.
So, who the fuck are you? is a really, really good, just straight up statement for exactly what the song's pushing.
Yeah.
And I like that. So this one's going to get, I think I'm going to go with a 7.4
Damn.
on the F-bomb at the beginning. I really like the placement, and I really like how it fit with the rest of the song.
All right.
But yeah.
So there you guys have it. That's Chuck Rates Fox. And yeah, we're Two Boys, One Brain Cell. I'm Joel Norden, and that's Charles Beeson. You can wait till the end of this video for playlist with similar reactions in the genre that you're looking for.
Absolutely.
But yeah, do us a favor. If you enjoyed our reaction, hit that like button so we know what you guys are into. And if not, hit the dislike so we know what you're not into.
Yeah.
And if you really liked us, you can subscribe. And we pump out quite a bit of these reactions. So
Yeah, we do.
go all over the place, but we have fun doing it.
Absolutely.
Until next time, peace out.